Hello. I like to be all bright and shiny for you, but we're just not always bright and shiny, and that's just the way of it. So you get what you get here. Um, I'm noticing this trecena, and this is, let's see, today is, gosh, I don't know, I think it's the 4th of December. Um, yeah, and it's the 10th day of this. Oh, somebody even commented me on how to say it. Tricana, Tricina. I don't know. I've been pronouncing it Trecena. The 2 week periods in the Mayan calendar that are a small cycle. I mean, they've got 5,126 year cycles that they're tracking, and that's a little challenging for a human being to keep up with. But 2 weeks, we can begin to get a hold on that. And this one is night, Akbal. And I wanted to read it to you. And I'm doing this because I'm noticing that it's rather trying for me. It's I've been sleeping a lot. I've been going through pain a lot. I've had ups and downs, and it's just really been not so much a roller coaster, but it's challenging. And I'm blessed and privileged not to have to tend to a family or a job or anything like that, so that if I feel like laying down all day, that's what I do. And you've got these things inside of you that want to push you, and oh, that's not done, and you're lazy, and all that kind of thing. And it can be challenging to just let yourself be and just follow your bliss, do what brings you joy. And that's my desire. So, um, one thing's for sure, we're not alone in any of this. These cycles, these things are not personal. And so we all have the experience in our own way. So here's what I've got. Let me get the glare off of it. The Mayan sacred calendar. It's a day book. You don't have to get a day book. You can just get a regular calendar. But I got it through that site that I like so well, mayanmagics.com. And here's what it has to say about night. Now, this would be the ruling energy for this 2 week period, which ends in 3 more days. Night. Bringers of the dawn, dreamer, who bring the new sun to clarify and illuminate the road of life. Thus, the insecurities and doubts born of darkness or the subconscious mind are dispelled. These people travel the void, or during this time you would travel the void, a place where nothing else exists but all potential dwells, the womb of creation. From this void, night persons bring forth new solutions and artistic inspiration. Night's voyages of dreams build confidence and happiness with a sense of well-being. If night does not bravely journey into the void, they may find themselves wandering the darkness of self-doubt and insecurity. A good day to spend some time contemplating the stars. So I just wanted to share that with you. I mean, just in case you're having some challenges too, we tend to personalize these things. And that's the way it's been while we've had this artificial separation from each other going on. And we've felt like separate individuals. We've been in the particle state of awareness instead of the field or the wave. And that's what it's been like for me. Now, do I have anything else to share? Yeah, maybe. Um, my daughter is 28 and she's going through some really hard times, and we don't talk much. I've had to cut the tie to a great extent, but now and then we do. We had a really nice conversation this week, and she told me 2 things that have meant a lot to her. She's gone through a lot. I mean, she's been to Iraq in the National Guard. Um, anyway, she's gone through a lot. She's been living on the street recently and challenged in a lot of ways. And she called, and she's coming out of it now. She's getting on her feet. She's in a rehab program. And she shared with me that there are two things that have meant so much to her that have helped her through. And it's a wisdom that she recognized even as a child. Uh, there's a saying, he is wealthy who is content with what he has. And she loved that. She had a little scroll with it up on her wall. And the other one was get knocked down 1,000 times, get up 1,001, and you're the victor. And so things like that can make a difference. They can help us muster the strength, because the reality is we are the bright shining stars, and we have everything inside of us that we will ever need, that we need in the moment. That's all there is the moment, and we always have whatever it takes. But society and life and programming and so on has convinced us that that's not the case. And so sometimes little sayings like this, or whatever ones are close to your heart, uh, give us that extra added boost that helps us make it through, and that reminds us. Um, we get convinced of all kinds of nonsense and garbage, and until we can step out of and away from the mind and stop listening to it drone on, we'll be still subject to a lot of that, because that's where it arises, that's where it comes from. And unfortunately, in a way, it's thought that constructs our life. And so it's not like that's unimportant. What we're thinking does make a difference. But being in heart, I have found, is just the answer and the solution to everything. It doesn't really matter what it is. And so I give you that. Go to your heart. You have everything you need, and you are a truly great, magnificent being. We are great beyond our wildest ken, because we just aren't these 3D beings that we've been convinced that we are. That's just not the case. Good day.